In June of 2021, I partnered directly with Harley-Davidson and took their brand new Pan America Special on a long-distance endurance ride challenge. I rode all of the lower 48 states in just 8 days and totaling over 8,000 miles.
Final ride with the bike. Sad day today. That sounds a bit rough. That's the fuel pump lowering, I was told, but yeah. So we just got some breakfast sandwiches, some coffee for the husband. Look at him, he's so cute. Okay, now we're headed down to Milwaukee. Oh, I don't want to give it up. I really don't, guys. I've gotten way more attached to the bike than I thought I would. Okay, let's be honest, I probably would have. But I didn't realize it until now. Just how much I enjoy this bike over my current bike, because I have a 03 Sportster and I had a chance to ride it finally after a handful of months. Got on it last week and I was like, oh, why do I ride this thing again? I mean, I love it. I don't get me wrong, I love it, but when it comes to this bike, the tech that's on it, everything that has 20 years plus of new, it's hard to say no to that. God, it's hard to say no to that. First things first, I enjoy the screen. I enjoy the way I am positioned on this bike. It is way more comfortable than what I expected it to be. I love that I can adjust the height even with the ride height or adaptive ride height. I'm in the tall position, which is the most comfortable for me on longer distances. The heated grips, the cruise control, the lights, the adaptive lights pretty much, so when you go into a corner it actually lights up the corner for you in the evening time or the nighttime. Oh gosh, the bigger gas tank, the comfy seat. Like, guys, I know people kind of cramp on stock seats, but this one I used, or I tried to use a different seat cover just to see if I'd like it, and I hated it instantly. I took it off and went, I freaking love this stock the best. It's super comfortable for me. Ugh. Guys, I could go on and on and on about this bike, and I haven't even taken it through the capabilities of even anything off-road, and that says a lot for the bike. I have currently 13,556 miles. Just in my trip alone, it was 8,470 miles. All within, I'd say a month and a half time frame. I'd say month, pretty much. So now I'm bringing it back to Milwaukee, and they're gonna have to pry it out of my fingers, kicking and screaming like a toddler. I do not want to give up this bike. This is an incredible bike that I wish I had in our garage. God, I do. But like you saw, my husband was driving my new 2021 Ford Bronco Sport I just got in April, I guess, April-May time frame. I need a mode of transportation for the 2 little kids that we have at home with 4 wheels. I mean, I could get away with a motorcycle sidecar rig, but I can't take them through that paces, or I don't want to try in the middle of December in negative degree weather. Like, right now my needs are on a decent mode of transportation for them. And if I'm going to be driving so much in that vehicle, I want to enjoy it. So I found that Ford Bronco Sport, and I had to like jump on it, because if I didn't, it was gone already. And the dealership that I bought it at actually gave me about almost $2,000 more than what I had, what another dealership had quoted me a month or two before that. So with the car market the way it is and the need for used vehicles, I gave up that Kia, no questions asked. I was like, nope, done. I almost was about to hit 100,000 miles, and nothing was wrong with it. I just didn't want to push it to the envelope. I wanted something that felt like me, and guys, inside and out that vehicle, oh, so excited. But with the new vehicle purchase, I can't afford a loan on a bike that I can only ride a handful of times. I mean, I could probably trailer it on the Bronco Sport and take it to the southern states and enjoy it, but it's hard to do that with little kids and army schedules and all that. So motorcycle loan just isn't in the cards for us right now, and it's unfortunate. I knew I could squeeze and make it work, but if I have to do that for multiple years, I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna push pause on the potential of a new bike, but honestly, after completing my 48 states in 10 days, I know that I'm capable of riding more long distance endurance rides, and I really want to try my hand at the Iron Butt Rally, if that's possible. Like, I have to throw my name in the hat, and they have to choose me to be one of those people. I don't technically have a bike for it yet. I don't really want to take my little Sportster on it. I mean, I could rig it up and make it work, but it's not as comfortable as this. Like, you could just go off and run with it. So I'm gonna see what happens. It's 2 years from now, because the Iron Butt Rally happens every 2 years, and it was the same exact time frame of when I completed my 48 and 10. So timing wise, we'll see. We'll see if I can do it, but I would love to try my hand at the rallies, and really my motivation for it is just to complete it and get that 3-digit Iron Butt Rally number. I really want that. I want to be able to finish and get that number. That's my motivation, and if it happens in 2 years, fantastic. I can make it work. But if it happens in 4, my kids will be quite a lot older, be a little bit more self-sufficient, and not having to rely on adults as much. It could be doable then, but I'll keep my sights and hopes up pretty high that I can figure something out. But that's my next goal for it. Would I love to have this bike to complete it on? Oh, that would be freaking sweet. I would love it, and maybe I can make something work. But unfortunately, I have to give this bike back to Harley Corporate. I know a lot of you might have thought that it was actually my bike, and unfortunately, it's not. I had a certain amount of time that I was allotted for it, and I'm so thankful that I had the time frame that I did, because there's not a lot of people that even had a chance to do a full demo ride on the bike yet. And I got to take it through its paces for almost 14,000 miles. It's awesome. So awesome. It's just gonna be bittersweet pulling up to corporate in about an hour. I don't want to. I don't want to give it back, but I have to. They've got plans in the works for this bike at the end of the month and for other events, because it's a hot commodity right now. And whoever, if there's anybody that has a chance to ride this bike, you're gonna know that you're riding the bike I rode because of the mileage that's on it right now. Please let me know. That would be awesome. It'd make my day for sure. And maybe there's a way, maybe a year from now when they're finished with the demos and they got the new 2022 models out and this bike is just sitting there. Harley, please let me know. I will buy this bike in a heartbeat. Oh, okay. Time to enjoy the ride. Put on my music and kind of take in this one last dance with the bike for now. Okay, not to get emotional. Nope, not happening today. Nope, none. No crying. There's no crying in baseball and motorcycling.